today, I got really burned out, and I needed to take some time to recover. And I also had to figure out about a few things. But I do have some news, because as of today, I not only have a new job and a new house, which you can see me filming in my room, but I also officially have a working visa. I'm now 100% legal, and I will be living and working in Japan from now on. So I felt it was a good time to celebrate. And I have this Nihonshu, Azu Maichi, which I don't actually know anything about. It was a gift from a friend, and I will be reviewing it in a future episode. But for now, I thought it would be nice to open the bottle, give you guys more of the details, and celebrate. The pour. I have never tried this Nihonshu before. It is completely new, and I am very much looking forward to it. Oh, it has a nice kind of winter stream, mountain stream kind of sense to it. Just a hint of sweetness, some slightly floral qualities. Very good smelling. Oh, wow. Wow. It has kind of a nice, warm, I want to say gingerbread, but that's not entirely accurate. It's, a hint of peach, a little bit of berry, slight hint of pear, and this kind of warm bread-like sensation to it. Yeast. Konnichiwa. But yeah, so basically, school came around the time that school came to an end, and I just got a message. Thanks, Matt, I'm at work. Now people are hearing my phone and thinking I'm watching porn. No, I'm just drinking really good Nihonshu. Okay, so more or less, I was in an accident just before Christmas, and it's sort of a long story, but the accident would not have happened if I had not been as stressed out as I was. And oh dear, I've got to interrupt this live stream. Give me just a few moments. Wow, how unprofessional. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very sorry about that, and I'm sure I've lost all my viewers. Yeah, unfortunately, that was a phone call from the electricity company because, as I said, I just moved into a new house and I have to get things set up. But apparently, today was the cutoff date. There are timelines on which I have to register a lot of things. So, my apologies. どうもすみません. Now, as I was saying, just before Christmas, I was in an accident, and well, let's just say I was fortunate enough that I reacted the way I did when I did. But truthfully, the accident would not have happened if I hadn't been really tired and really stressed out and really burnt out. And it made me realize that my situation was not healthy. It wasn't good, and I had to quit at least one of the part-time jobs I was working, which meant a huge loss in income. It also meant that I was going to have to start looking for a full-time job because school was coming to an end soon. And, well, I needed income. If I wanted to stay in Japan, I needed a full-time job with decent income and a working visa. And it was rather difficult for a while. There was a lot of uncertainty. I interviewed for a couple of places, but I was lucky in that the first company I interviewed for, in the end, offered me a job. However, there was a lot of uncertainty because the job is with the public school system, and my company themselves were not certain of which schools would become available and what the schedules would be or where they would be, because every year for lack of a better word, license for certain schools can change. And as a result, I was not notified of a position until just a few weeks before I was supposed to graduate school. And that location was for a small town not too far from Fukuoka called Yufui, which is one of the biggest tourist locations for hot springs in Japan. And as a result, I had to move. But I also had issues with my previous real estate company because they were, let's just say, less than honest with me about the nature of the contract that I had signed. And at the time that I signed the contract, my Japanese was not good enough to fully understand. I had to take their word for it, more or less. And between that and the fees that they hit me with, and the fees for getting a new house, and the cost of moving, and then the cost of getting everything I need to start my new job. And in all of this, I still had not received a visa because immigration was very, very busy. Normally, when you apply for a working visa, I'm told it takes 3 to 4 weeks. For my employers, they seem to think that it would only be 2 weeks. But in the end, it took 5 weeks. And then today, I finally got to immigration to pick up my visa. From now on, I will be working and living in Yufu. And to be honest, financially, things are still tight. I'm running low on money, and I'm going to have to be very, very careful with how much money I spend. Next month will be my first real payday with my company, and then I can start to live more comfortably again. Until then, it's going to be tight. However, this is a good thing. It gives me some time to unpack, to get comfortable, and it also means that I'm going to be restarting my channel. I had to stop with the production of my videos because, like I said, I was really burnt out. I did not have time, I did not have money, and now I don't have money, but I will have time, and I will have a stable job that ends at a decent time. Before, my schedule was, school would start in the afternoon, and then straight after school I would go to work, and I would not be home until after 10 o'clock at night. Now, my new job will have me waking up early, and but I will be getting back home around 4:30 every day. And all in all, that's great for timing. Enough time to cook food, enough time to prepare to prepare a review, and enough time to relax, which I intend to do a lot more of. Because now I only have one job with set hours, and I have a set income, which is nicer than it sounds. So from now on, things will be easier, and I will be able to prepare and film videos, and I'll even have more time to go and travel, to visit these sakuguras I've been wanting to do the special interviews I have been wanting to, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And my house is not quite yet unpacked and organized yet, but once it is, I promise that for real this time, I will give an interview, or I will give a tour. My English is starting to fail me, but it's good to be back. And I hope you will all forgive me for being away for so long. I wish I could have been around more and done more, but shikata ga nai. There's nothing to be done for it. Anyway, I'm now living in Yufuin, as I said, and it's a very nice, quiet town. Very small. Despite it being a tourist place, there aren't too many people that live here. And I feel so relaxed and just very comfortable. It's in the countryside, right in the shadow of our very own volcano. But now that spring's kicking in, it's starting to warm up. And just, well, listen. You can't hear anything. A little bit of the rush of water, maybe some birds. No cars, no trains, no planes. It's kind of exactly where I wanted to be. So, I'm hoping that my physical and emotional situation will be improving soon. And I want to thank my those viewers who are still watching my channel. And I am promising you a new review very soon. I know I only have 2 viewers right now. If anyone has any questions, they can go ahead and ask. And otherwise, I'll be bringing this to a close here pretty quickly. I'm sorry about the opening, though. I have to be more careful about things like that. You know what? Before I do anything else, I think I will give you a view. So this is my new backyard. And now you see what I mean. I love this place, and I am hopeful that I will be here for a long time. And it's also a great place to drink Nihonshu. And this Nihonshu is very good. Interesting. There was a hint of vanilla. Anyways, if nobody has any questions, Thor! Hey, my friend. What sounds weird? But yeah, I am in a much better place. I'm very, very happy now. It's still been interestingly stressful. There's been a huge aspect of needing to adapt to working in a public school. Before in China and at the part-time jobs I was working in, I was always the lead teacher. But now I'm shifting from being the lead teacher to being an assistant teacher to the primary English teacher who is Japanese. And it's taken some getting used to. I have to learn how to work with the new teachers and try not to commit too many Japanese social faux pas. Oh! I also get those wonderful chimes. They seem to play at 6 a.m., 12 a.m., or 12 p.m., and 5 p.m. I see, Thor. Thor says, saying you're in a better place now sounds like you're dead or something. No. I just feel a lot better. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, so public schools are quite different from the private schools that I've been working at before. And there's much higher risk. There's a much higher margin of error that comes into play. By the way, I apologize if the video quality is not too great. I can't entirely see, but right now my neighbors have been kind enough to let me borrow their internet until I can get my own internet set up, which I would like to do sometime in the next month or so. But as I said, finances are tight right now. I need to be very, very careful with how much money I spend. And especially with the fees and bills that are going to be coming into place. But that said, yeah. Are there any other questions or any questions at all? I'll be doing more live streams in the future as well, so you can leave a question in my comments, and I'll try to make a list and get to them. I'll also be taking a look at the comments that already exist. I've been completely away from my YouTube channel while I've been dealing with all this. Just with so much uncertainty, I can only focus on so many things at once before something gets lost. But yeah, so I think that's you, Charlie, and Thor, and my third viewer. If you have any questions, just let me know. Or better yet, tell you what. If you're interested, I can invite you into the live stream and we can chat in person. I don't know if you would be interested in that, Thor, or, well, Charlie's at work, so he can't. But if you want to, just let me know, and I will send you a message with the link to join the chat. We can talk in person. Just remember, please keep it clean. This is, obviously I'm talking about alcohol, so it's not meant for children, but I still want it to be family friendly. Because while my channel is about alcohol, it is about culture as well. And, it's possible for children to learn about the history of different alcohols, wines, things like that, without necessarily drinking it themselves. And I definitely want to promote culture here on this channel. But all right. I'm not seeing any new, I'm not seeing any new comments, so I guess I'm just going to have to call it here. So I guess that's it. That's the major update and the big news. But all in all, I do think it's good news. So thank you very much. And everyone, please take care of yourselves. No problem. Thor says he would like to, but he's going to look at a new apartment. So I am going to go ahead and end this chat now. But thank you thank you everyone for watching. And thank you for supporting me throughout all this. I look forward to talking to you in future videos. Until then, 皆さん、気をつけてください. And, oh, hold on. Someone just said they might want to join. We may actually, at least assuming I'm not misremembering this, I think Stefano, a friend, or you may remember him from the last live stream, just shot me a message, and he may want to join. So I'll go ahead and send him a link just in case. Stefano, if I'm wrong, you can shoot me a message, and I'll know. But I will go ahead and try to pull up the line so I can send you the link, and then you can join in if you have access to a computer or a phone. Of course, it could be that he just has a question. We will see in a moment. Okay, he's here. All right, I'm going to send him a link, and then we'll see. It would be nice to have more of a conversation. This did seem like it was going to become a very short live stream. Maybe we can make it a little longer for all y'all. All y'all. Hey, thank you, Thor. I promise I'll give you a call soon, and we'll catch up. It's been too long. Yes, I'm drinking Nihonshu. As I said in the beginning, I'm drinking Azumaichi. And here, I'm sending you the link to the video if you want to try to join in. You can like link your video and we can video chat. It's up to you. But that's what I'm doing. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I received a whole bunch of Nihonshu as a graduation gift that I do intend to be drinking for doing. Well, those will probably be the source of my next few reviews. And in fact, I'm not going to drink all of this Nihonshu either because I want to save some for a proper review. This is more of a casual thing, and again, money. So I am trying to be very careful with how much alcohol I consume. Okay, so he will not be joining me. But he does ask me how life is in Oita. Life in Oita is very slow, but not in a bad way. It's just very, very relaxing, quiet, simple. The people are very friendly. Today, despite the money situation, I did go ahead and celebrate with a beer and a burger at one of the local burger places. And the guy's really friendly. His burgers are really good. And I actually really want to do a review there. I would like to try to pair a good Nihonshu with his burgers. Maybe I'll do one burger, one Nihonshu for different episodes. That'd be kind of an interesting idea. I haven't been to all of the restaurants yet because some of them are kind of pricey and there's a lot I don't know. But once I do, and once I get a bit more established and a bit more of a relationship, I might actually have an easier time potentially getting some of the local places to let me film videos there, especially if they see it as some sort of a promotion. Because I would like to do that. And of course, I'm looking forward to cooking again. And so Stefano sent me a picture of the Nihonshu he is drinking. Check sorry. Yep. And he says, Kampai. Kampai. Yeah, so I haven't actually been to Oita City or Beppu. They are nearby. I know this, but travel is not. It's not a cheap option for me right now. I recently actually took. I work in two schools right now. One right here, very close by, maybe 15 minutes walk. But the other one is sort of in another town. If I take my bike there, it takes about an hour to go there. Partly because it's all downhill. Thus the problem. When I'm on my way back, it's all uphill for several kilometers. And the last time I did that, it was exhausting. It took me 2 hours. And that was by walking and riding my bike partway. But usually I've been getting around by train. And even that's kind of pricey. To go to the other school in the town, it's $4 one way. So in total, I'm spending $8 a day going there. Some of that will be reimbursed by my company, but it's not going to be reimbursed until my first paycheck. So, yay. Again, I'm kind of stuck in this financial race for about a month and a half. A little less than that now. But today I intend to just relax and celebrate. Because I bloody well earned it, I think. Any other questions? It's actually a little sad. This place is absolutely beautiful. I will stand by that. But I don't know if the speakers pick it up, but here, when you listen, you can hear the sound of running water. It sounds like a stream or maybe a river. But the truth is, it's just just like a pipe in the ground that's just channeling water. But while I would prefer a real stream, the sound is nice. It's very comfortable. And this room right here is a tatami room, so it's very comfortable. Oh, question. How is the food there? Well, like I said, I haven't had that much food yet. There are two burger places. I have tried both. And both of them have what they call the Yufuin burger. So technically there are two Yufuin burgers. The first one was quite good, a bit expensive, but good. It was interesting. It was more or less kind of a standard burger with, I think, a bit of bacon. However, they had a meat sauce that made it very messy to eat. Very delicious, but messy. The other place it was more kind of a bacon cheeseburger type deal with some spicy seasoning, but it was also just delicious, and it was cheaper. The first burger, I think, cost me about 1,100 yen, so about $11. But yeah, no, it's kind of down a bit of a drop, so there's no danger of flooding here. Yeah, but the other Yufuin burger cost about $7, and with a beer, it was about $11. So first one was $11 for the burger itself. Second one was burger and beer, which is always good, and a good view of the mountain. I'm being redundant, I know, but this is just a really beautiful place. I'm very happy to be here. I've tried one or two of the other things. There was one small place that had some decent takoyaki, which is kind of these fried octopus balls. I know how that sounds, but it's more like it's bits of octopus and sort of in kind of this kind of inside of this kind of dough ball with kind of other sauces and other things. It was pretty good. There's a small pastry shop that make their own donuts out of soy. That was pretty tasty. As for, oh yes, and Stefano asks about izakayas. I haven't been to any izakayas yet. I did find a very nice bar, very fancy joint. It's one of those classic, high class, the bartender's wearing a tuxedo. They got really good whiskeys. It's great. Got jazz in the background. It's perfect. Just the classic bar. Great place to be if you want to just relax. And I do intend to go there more often. Again, when I have money. I'm starting to hate money. But, yeah. There are quite a few restaurants and places. There's a bar I do want to try, but it doesn't open up. It doesn't open until, I think the last time I checked, I think it said 10 o'clock. And at the time I went there, I didn't really want to be up that late. I'm still adjusting to my new schedule with school, to the environment. It's probably going to take me a good month and a half before I kind of adjust to the sleep schedule side of it. And of course, by then I'll actually have some money and I'll be able to start doing things. But even after I get paid, it's actually still going to be a little tight because I had to borrow some money to make it this far, and I'm going to have to pay people back. I do not like being in debt. Hate money. Hate money. I don't eat money. Yeah, no. I can't think of any way that eating money would earn me more. Well, I don't know. I suppose if I eat money on YouTube, I could have people pay me to watch me. I don't know. That would be weird. But, yeah. Any other questions? Today was a bit of a rush. I had to wake up early and then, well, I wake up, I'm trying to keep my weekdays wake up time at 6 o'clock every day. And then, yeah, wake up at 6, gives me some time to get breakfast, get up, get ready, get out the door, and then whatnot. But today I woke up, I caught an 8 o'clock bus to the city where I went to get the visa. And then, yeah. Please try. I'm sorry, Stefano, are you asking me to please try eating money? I mean, if you want me to try eating money, you can send me some and I'll think about it. But I'm not going to try to eat my own money. My bills are already doing enough of that. Thank you. Oh, this Nihonshu is so good. I'm going to have to try to buy some more of it in the future. Azumaichi Modern Style. Yup. How many people are in my class? Oh, that's an interesting question. You know what? I don't actually know. I know that I had to prepare some worksheets for 2 classes, and in total that amounted to 54 students. So I think it's about 25 between 20 to 25 students per class. But in truth, I'm not doing that much of the teaching. I guess I'm lucky because I have heard stories about some Japanese teachers or some Japanese English teachers who, when the class starts, will basically just go to the back of the room and sit there and let the foreign teacher teach the entire class. Fortunately, that's not the situation I'm in. The English teachers I'm working with are very experienced. They're very competent, and they're very collaborative. I actually am having fun. It's still a little awkward because they have their own teaching styles, and there are things they expect of me that I haven't learned to anticipate yet. But I think, in a few months, we'll have developed sort of a rapport, and hopefully our classes will be a lot smoother. So far, though, I'm enjoying working with them. They're very great. They communicate well, and they're good people. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be with them. There's something really special about this city and this town. I say city, but really, it has kind of been, from what I understand, it's 3 small towns that have been officially joined together to be one city, but they're still 3 small towns. For some reason, it seems to have been a controversial decision, but I don't know too much about the history of it. But to me, it sounds like something that the government did to make it easier to, keep track of things. I think Stefano was saying that me eating money would be for the sake of visualization. Yeah, well, I'm sure it would look very, very funny. But again, if you want me to eat money, you got to send me money. Because I'm not willing to do that. And to be honest, if you sent me money, I would probably just use it to buy more Nihonshu, which would be a better use of it anyway, and I think you would agree. Which does raise the question of Patreon. I still kind of bounce back and forth on it. Because I have a number of subscribers now, but Stefano Thor says greetings. So Stefano says, good luck with the new job, and remember, Japanese are always nice the first 2 weeks. Oh, great. So now you're giving me some scary images of 3 weeks from now. Well, no, wait. This is the second week, so I guess next week. Oh, boy. But no, according to my coordinator, the kind of the liaison between myself, the school, and the company, the schools have been giving nothing but positive feedback about me so far. So all in all, it seems reassuring. Like that, and this is from a Japanese school to a Japanese man. They're talking to each other. So I think I'm okay. I just got to keep it up. Yeah, I don't think I'm big enough for super chats. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you think it's worth it, because the problem is I haven't been regular with my videos, so I don't know if I really want to do. I don't know if I want to do Patreon until I'm more stable. But then again, if I do Patreon and people start paying me, that actually might kind of make me focus on getting more videos made because, you know, I got to do something to earn that. It's an interesting question. I guess I will leave it to my viewers. What do you guys think? Do you think I should go ahead and make a Patreon or no? And Thor, if you want, I'll send you my PayPal information later. I actually need to get I have a Japanese PayPal account, but I haven't linked it to my bank yet. I got to get that done. Hopefully that should take only about a week, but yeah, I want to get that done, and that might open up some more avenues. But yeah, if you want, Thor, I'll send you the information, and then we can talk privately and figure something out. I see, like, yeah, maybe I could do a special video for you or something. But yeah, I guess the takeaway here is that my situation is improving, and I will be making more videos. And I still actually have 2 or 3 videos that I have already shot, but I just have not edited yet. I may see about getting to that in the next week or 2 because I have actual weekends. That is another big difference in that before I got this job, I was quite literally working every day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And after a while, that just, you know, it's very difficult to kind of keep on top of that. In the early days of Corona, when school wasn't going on, it was okay. In fact, that's why my channel started, because Corona, everything was shut down. But once school started again, that was very time consuming, and the demand, you know, the study time I had to give, the homework I had to do, and all of that, just okay, I'm going to do one last glass before I put this back in the fridge. This is such a good Nihonshu. Give me a moment. As soon as I pour this, I'm actually going to take a look and see what I can see in terms of information. Let's see. This is Azumaichi, modern style. I'm not seeing much. I'm not sure if that's a misprint or what. Something here says 2081. This is 50. I think this says. I think this is at 15% alcohol content. I'm not seeing anything about a Nihonshu though. I will be doing some research into this particular company, though. I believe it's a Fukuoka company. But we will see. Any new messages from Stefano? Stefano had to leave. He said, sorry, I have to leave. Keep my head up. I will. Anyway, down to my last glass. Any more questions? Any kind of question is good at this point. Because after that, I think I'm going to celebrate by cooking myself a nice instant curry. Because instant curry is cheap. And probably watching Gojira Taikong or Godzilla vs. Kong, because I've been wanting to watch it for a while. Oh, sorry, a lady walking her dogs. Someday soon, I really hope to give you all a tour of my new house. It's honestly, it's really nice. It's a very nice place. It's surprising how cheap. I mean, given how cheap it is, it's 2 rooms with tatami mats, 1 hardwood floor, and all right, Thor. I'll, tell you what, Tor, if you're free on the weekend, I'll try to give you a call. Maybe we can do a video chat or something. We need to catch up. It's been a while. It has been a while. And I guess I will leave it at that. So, one more time, everyone, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys continuing to support me and being good friends and viewers. And everyone, please, kiyotsukete, take care, keep safe, and always remember to be willing to go beyond the horizon. Even when things seem like they're really difficult and you're not certain what's going to happen, you got to take the chance because you really don't know what you're going to find. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. Take care. じゃあまた気をつけて。See you.